Is Teresa Willis. Teresa?
Thank you. Good evening. That always sounds really cool, read out loud. I am so honored to be here tonight. I want to congratulate all the graduates. As he's already mentioned, my name is Teresa Willis. I'm the Executive Director of Missouri Women in Trades. We're an organization that promotes and supports women in the construction trades. Thinking about what I wanted to say to you tonight, I remembered my own graduation from Webster University in 1992. College was a great experience for me. I learned so much about myself and the possibilities for my life. I also remember conversations with my mother, worrying about whether I would be successful and longing to get to that place where I was going. After many of these conversations, she shared with me a cartoon out of the newspaper that said, "Life is about the journey, not the destination." For someone like me in a hurry to get to the next goal, that was an important lesson. I know you've heard it before, but I want you to remember that this graduation is just one step in your journey through life. I hope you continue to see the possibilities for your life with each new day. I hope for every goal you reach, there will be another to take its place, and that you will never be done with your journey. My journey started very early, and as you've already heard, I was born a feminist. From the moment I could talk, I was expressing my independence and my frustrations with the limitations on women's choices. When I went to college, I learned there were others like me and what they were called. I knew I was going to spend my life working to expand the choices for women. Fortunately, you can actually get paid to do this. My first real job out of college was at the Battered Women's Shelter. That job did not come easily for me. There were many tears and frustration before finding my place for the next phase of my journey. I was hired as a part-time development director, but it didn't take long for me to prove my value and expand my position to full-time. I worked there for 12 years. I found that I love fundraising and not-for-profit management as much as I am passionate about women reaching their full potential. This part of my journey was full of learning, growth, success, failure, passion, joy, and love. But what I found near the end of 12 years was that I had grown beyond the limits of this place and my position there. It was a little sad and depressing at first. I really thought I had reached my final destination. I hadn't really planned on going anywhere else. I loved the people I worked with, and I loved the work I was doing. I must not have learned that lesson about life being a journey as well as I thought I had. Go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, that's not all there is. There is so much more. What I learned after taking some time for dreaming and thinking was that there was still so much possibility for my life. There was more to do, more to learn, more to experience. I felt like a college graduate again. The world was full of possibility. Only this time I had a lot more experience and skills to offer to the world. I learned about an organization called Chicago Women in Trades and knew immediately that I wanted to be involved in work like that. Working in a shelter for battered women was good work, but you were responding to a crisis. This work truly helped create new possibilities for women. I learned about Chicago Women in Trades in January 2006 and began the process of learning what was happening here in Missouri. By the fall of 2006, Missouri Women in Trades came into existence. Still only an idea and a dream, but everything that begins must start that way. I gave my resignation with 10 months notice. I didn't know where I would be at the end of those 10 months, but I knew I would figure it out, and I knew I wanted to go on that journey. By the time I left in June 2007, I had a $25,000 grant to start Missouri Women in Trades. Missouri Women in Trades was incorporated in February 2008. I am the full-time executive director. We recently won the Social Entrepreneurship and Innovation Competition at Washington University and $25,000 in social investment seed capital. We believe the best way to reduce domestic violence and childhood poverty and increase health coverage for families is to give women opportunities for good paying careers in the construction trades. And Dave already told you what our goals are. We work to recruit more women into the trades, to support their retention, and to educate the community and the industry about the value of women in the trades. Currently, women are just under 2% of the construction trades workforce. Our vision is that the construction trades will no longer be non-traditional for women, representing at least 26% of the trades workforce. Missouri Women in Trades is a baby in an organizational life and so full of possibility. It is fun working in a new organization. Everything is possible. No one says, we did it already, it didn't work. There isn't enough money, or that will never work. What I have learned over the past couple of years is that I like living a life full of possibility. Energy attracts energy, and I want to live my life every day as if everything is possible. But I have also learned that there are many obstacles to living that life, time and money being the two biggest. I have found a few ways to keep these obstacles from getting between me and a life of possibility for myself and for Missouri Women in Trades. First, never say no to ideas. Instead, put it on your great ideas board. Mine is just a piece of construction paper taped to my wall over my desk. The Great Ideas board is where ideas simmer and wait for their time. The Great Ideas board gives you a place for ideas as they come, so you don't have to say no to them. Second, create a vision and a plan. I know I told you life is about the journey, not the destination, but without a destination, there really is no journey. With a vision and a plan come excitement, energy, creativity, and lots of new ideas for your Great Ideas board. Missouri Women in Trades has a strong vision and a clear plan. The details of how we get there are the fun part of our journey. And I told you earlier that I thought my first job was my final destination. This time around, I know that this is not all there is for me. I have set the date that I will leave Missouri Women in Trades for 2023. As I travel through this phase of my journey and I find other interests and great ideas along the way, I know I will have time for them later. Third, take time to think and dream. Dreaming is the place that you create and discover the possibilities. I am naturally a dreamer, but in the business of life, you can run out of time for just sitting and thinking. And I'm not really one for sitting still very long. When you find a place where your mind wanders and begins to dream, go there as often as you can. For me, that's on my bike, in the car on a road trip, in the shower, and in that place between sleeping and waking. And finally, I have found that when you are open to possibilities, you get what you need when you need it. Stay open to what is possible, and you will find the way to making it real. Enjoy your journey, and congratulations on your success tonight. If you stay open to possibility, this will be the first of many successes in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa, for being with us here tonight. You are a doer. We'll now present the special awards. Our normal presenter, Brad Coleman, ITT's Director of Recruitment, has elected to take the night off. But I guess that's all right, because he's sitting right over here, graduating with his bachelor's degree in technical project management. And early congratulations, Brad.